Hi, I'm Ma. I'm a four-year medical student, and today I'll be talking about a military scholarship program called HPSP, which stands for Health Profession Scholarship Program. I started sharing my military away rotations on Instagram, and a lot of people have reached out to me with some questions. Very limited information online, so I hope that this video can help you answer some of those questions. I have to put a disclaimer that this video is not sponsored. No one have asked me to do this. I just hope to help those who are interested. I put a timestamp on the video so you can skip to the part that you like. What is HPSP? HPSP is a military scholarship program for students who are interested in various health professions, including medicine, dentistry, clinical social work, and clinical psychology. Most familiar with medicine since I am a medical student, and that will be the focus of this video today. HPSP is available for all three branches of the military: Army, Air Force, and Navy. It's my dog Wally. The benefits and commitments are all very similar throughout the branches. What are the benefits of the program? The program covers tuition fee, whether it be in-state or out-of-state, and anything else that the school requires. That includes health insurance, the school fees, any of extra fees that they may have, boards, medical supplies, and ERS residency application. You will also receive a 14K sign-on bonus and a monthly stipend. In my first year of med school, I got $1,200 per paycheck, and it have increased to $1,350, I think was the last time that I got. So the program overall can be very helpful. It can leave you with debt-free and hopefully some saving as well if you are very careful with your spending. So what do you owe them for the scholarship? Because nothing is free here. You are going to pay back in years, and for me to explain to you how many years that you owe, I first have to talk about how residency works. It's a minimum of 4 years across all specialties. However, if your residency is more than 4 years, then you may owe more than 4 years afterwards. Let me give you an example. I'm interested in surgery, and surgery residency is at least 5 years. For some reason that I'm not really clear on, they forgive you intern year, also known as your first year of residency. So if I'm doing 5 years of surgery residency, then I owe them 4 years. So not bad, right? That's the same for any other specialty. However, many surgery residents take research years depending on the program. It's usually 1 to 2 years of research. So let's say I take 1 additional year of research, which means I did 6 years of residency, so I owe them 5 years instead of 4 years. And let's say I want to do 1 year fellowship after residency, so that gives me 7 years total. After all of that, I owe them 6 years. To sum it up, it's a minimum of 4 years plus additional years that you may take for residency, plus or minus fellowship. What are the requirements for you to be able to join the program? First, you have to be a US citizen. There are cases where a green card is allowed for you to join the military, but generally citizenship is required. Second thing is you must enroll in a health profession program. So any of the programs that they approve, you have to first get acceptance from them. For medical students, getting accepted into medical school is the sole requirement. It was pretty easy when I joined. I just have to let my recruiter know that I already got accepted into medical school, send them my letter of acceptance, and then they guide us through all the paperwork that I have to do. There is no extra interview or extra application, just filling out a bunch of forms. It's not the same across all health professions. Make sure you talk to your recruiter to know exactly what you need to do. Next, you need to pass a physical exam and meet general health standards. There are some waivers that you can apply to that. When I told them that I have a history of TB, they denied my request, they denied my acceptance. However, I was able to apply a waiver with the help from my recruiter. And the last thing you need is a clear criminal background. So hard for me to say that. And those are all the things that you need to be eligible. Now that you know all those information, how do you get started? So first, choose a branch that you like to join. I do not come from a military family, so I have very limited information on the differences between all three branches. I joined the Air Force because based on what I talked to people, it sounds like it's pretty nice compared to the other branches. That's basically why I joined. I have no particular reason other than what people have told me about it. One thing that's important to keep in mind when choosing which branch you join is the number of spots available for residency. Army, because it's the biggest branch, they will have the most number of spots compared to Air Force or Navy, which is why it's important to have an idea of what specialty that you're interested interested in before joining the Air Force. For example, if you're interested in anesthesia, there are very limited spots available in the Air Force. But if you're interested in family medicine or internal medicine, there are definitely more spots than anesthesia. Say that the branch that you join doesn't have a residency spot for the field that you're interested in. If that's the case, you can be a flight surgeon for 4 years of payback time, basically gonna be a general practitioner for all 4 years. And after those 4 years, you are free to do whatever you want to do. You already finished your payback time. So I know some people who finish 4 years of payback time and then they go back out into the civilian world. They apply for residency again in the specialty of their choice and then complete their residency. It sounds like a long route, but people have done it and it is possible. Air Force, we have what's called HPSP, and that gives us a number of spots that were filled last year and the years before that. If you want to know a number for a specific specialty, you can reach out to me to inquire those numbers. I can only help you with the Air Force, and this will be a really good question to ask a recruiter before you sign that contract. Ask them those hard questions, make sure you know what you sign up for, because they're not gonna readily give you this information. Okay, going back, after you decide which branch to join, go to their website, you can fill out an interest form, and then a recruiter will reach back out to you. After you guys get in contact, they will refer you to a recruiter that specializes in HPSP. That person should be able to answer any and all of your questions, whether it be about whether you're going to be eligible, is the program approved for the scholarship, you meet any and all requirements, any concerns that you may have, they are the person to talk to. We cover a lot of things. I hope it was helpful. The process can be very confusing and I am still learning things myself. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out. I will also make a follow-up video about life as an attending and whether HPSP is worth it or not based on my insights from my rotations. Thank you so much for watching and good luck.